back to another video. My name is Lauren if you're new. As you guys can tell by the title, this is just a little reset vlog. I've been out of the house for almost a month. I had Tahoe, Pennsylvania, and then just got back from Florida late last night. It was not the greatest travel day. Long story short, it ended up being like a 5.5 hour delay at my layover, and I was supposed to get home 5 hours before Ben yesterday. He was flying in from the West Coast, I was flying up from Florida, but we both had a layover at Charlotte, and it was so ironic, but he ended up flying into the gate that I had a delay next to. Like yeah, that didn't make sense, but you get what I'm saying. But as he was deboarding, I was boarding my flight. After I was sitting there for 4 hours, we still missed each other by like a minute. Yeah, then his plane ended up taking off before me because my plane sat on the tarmac for like close to 2 hours, and it just was one of those travel days, but it's fine. I'm feeling a little weird. I barely ate yesterday because it was one of those delays where it kept getting pushed back like in 20-minute increments, so like so many people weren't leaving to get food because it just felt like there wouldn't be time. So yeah, I barely ate. So I'm feeling kind of weird, but it's okay. We're gonna do a little reset. So for me, a reset typically looks like moving and sweating. So I definitely want to get some type of like light workout in today. I did stay pretty active during my month of travel, but just feel like I need like a good sweat, a good walk, a good stretch, stuff like that. Restocking, our fridge is basically empty, so I'm gonna go to the market. Me and Ben are trying to start buying my brain is not on. Me and Ben are starting to try to buy as much as we can locally. So I'm gonna go to the market for all of our produce and see what else I'd want to get there, and then just go to Whole Foods for the rest for like things that obviously you can't get out of market. Then cleaning, which I don't really have to do because I cleaned before we left, and then also just planning. So I like to like write out meals that we want to make. Also like to make a master to-do list and write everything down that I need to get done because I'm very freaking behind on work right now, but it's fine. I'm trying not to stress about it because there's nothing I can do in this moment. I have to go get food for the house. But welcome back to another video. It's going to be a little bit of a chattier vlog, but for now I'm getting a coffee, I'm going to the market, and then we're going probably to Whole Foods, but it depends what else I need after I leave the market. So let's go. I got an iced coffee with cream and 1 pump of hazelnut. If you guys are local, I'm a sucker for social coffee. Like, I love all the good coffee shops, like the aesthetic ones. This one is called It's Coffee Time. It's right by the One Social Coffee, but they do coffee cubes in iced coffees, which is great. They just have like really good iced coffee. I like to go here if I don't want a latte, and it's always really good. And they bake all of their little pastries, which some of them I don't like, but this one's good. It's a blueberry lemon scone. So I got that to munch on while I run some errands. So cheers, we are off to the market. So stinking hot. Sorry if you guys can hear the air. But I'm done at the market. That was very successful. Curious now, once I go get the meat, I don't know if I'm gonna go to the butcher's market or go to Whole Foods, but once I get that, I'm curious if we save money because I feel like that was way less than I would have spent at a grocery store. Maybe not if I was at like Aldi or Trader Joe's, but for local produce, I feel like that was like a really good price. So we will see after I get the rest of stuff that after I get the rest of the stuff that we need. But I always wear a sweatshirt when I'm going grocery shopping because grocery stores are so cold, and I wasn't thinking that I was going to be so hot here, and I don't have anything on under this, so I couldn't take it off, and I am sweating. We're off to get some meat. We'll see if I end up at the butcher's market or Whole Foods. Back in the car. Yeah, it feels good to shop local. I got a bunch of good things, so we'll go do a little haul when I get home, but I hope that this inspires you in some way to just buy a little bit more locally because the food industry is getting out of control. It's been out of control for so long, but just becoming harder and harder to avoid all of the stuff that they put in our foods or spray on our foods, and that's even with like being educated on what to look for. It's becoming so extreme and so hard to avoid completely. I feel like local shopping, local farming, and also like obviously like growing your own food is the answer. So for now, we're renting, we can't really grow our own food, so we're gonna try to support local as much as possible, but I can't wait to have a house and a yard and grow as much as we can. So heading home, I'm going to unbox and like wash everything and get that put away. I feel like I need to just prioritize all this more. I feel like our weekends we kind of get busy and then I just grocery shop, throw everything in the fridge. Like I really want to maybe even do like every Monday morning do this instead of Sundays, so that I actually don't feel like I don't know, like it can kind of be like my Monday morning thing to like grocery shop, prep everything, clean everything, and then have everything for the week ready. So I'm gonna go home and do that, and then I have to get on my computer because I seriously need to get work done. Home, a little haul. I got some sourdough, this bread. They usually have a sandwich bread. They didn't have it today, so I got this one. But they make such good sourdough bread, and it's made with organic flour, so love that. I got some olive oil, blueberries, heirloom tomatoes, onion, 2 purple sweet potatoes, regular sweet potato, lemon, lime, kiwi, mango, local zucchinis, jalapeno, some romaine, and some spring mix. I love romaine for salads, but I love spring mix with breakfast. Some farm fresh milk from a local farm. I got 2 herbs. I'm gonna make like an herb goat cheese. This was the only one they had, so I might freeze some, but it says that it changes the texture when you freeze it, so we'll see what I do with that. But I'm gonna make like an herb whipped goat cheese. Some peaches, local eggs. I would have gotten another one of these, but I was like, I want to make sure I like them before I buy them. They were kind of pricey, but like not pricier than like expensive eggs at the store. Some grass-fed butter. I just got Kerrygold. Some cut up watermelon, and I don't know which is which, but I got wild caught salmon, grass-fed steak and beef, and then some organic chicken. So, or not organic chicken, they didn't have organic, but plain chicken. So that is everything. And then I also got a little sandwich for lunch from the butcher's market. So I'm gonna put all of this away. I'm gonna wash like some of the things that need wash. Sorry if you can hear Ben's lunch. And put it all away. See, Franklin's so happy mom and dad are home. Longer, and then me and Tati were also just talking about that like 2 days ago because she saw the same thing. So I'm going to try it and we'll see if it makes a difference, because I was just putting them in the carton and I'm like, let me get a mason jar and see if that works better. I'm done putting everything away. I need to make a to-do list, and I also want to plan out some meals for this week with what I got. I'm doing like a reset. I love to make like a master to-do list, just kind of like brain dump everything that needs done, because I feel like when it's in my head it feels really overwhelming, and then when I see it on paper, even if it is still a lot, I feel like I can like see what it is and like break down when I want to do what. So I'm going to eat and then do that. For anyone wondering like price wise how shopping local versus like going to a grocery store compared, I feel like overall it was comparable to doing like a grocery haul at Whole Foods. I feel like ideally the best like way to go about it would be getting a Costco membership, which we don't have, so that we can get like all of our snacks there, and like Siete Day wraps, Siete Day chips, like organic peanut butter, like things like that, like the dry stuff, rice, jovial pasta, things like that, and then get like meat and produce locally. And I feel like that will actually be less than Whole Foods, but because like this week I am still going to need to get like snacky things at probably Whole Foods or somewhere this week, I feel like it'll be the same. But I think that we could make this work to save money and still shop local. We just have to like figure out the right routine with it. But with that being said, I'm going to eat some lunch. Me and my girls that are local, Butcher's Market has really good sandwiches, even just for like a beach day or something. If you want like a hoagie or a sandwich, they have really good ones. I always get the Club Classic, and it's like turkey, you get to pick your cheese, and then like bacon from the market. Ugh, they put yellow American. I hate yellow American. I'm just gonna take that off. So just got done planning my to-do list. I have to unpack, I have to organize my backpack so bad right now. I have 4 backpacks and everything is all over the place. Sweep, I have to do some annoying emails from getting a new car. I have a sunrise shoot tomorrow. I bought my new computer in Florida, so I have to set that up. Let me show you guys what I'm working with. This is my next order of business because I can't really work until this is all done. So yeah, all of these backpacks, I guess it's 3 backpacks and a bag, but I had to use my beach bag for traveling yesterday because my MacBook took up like this whole backpack. But yeah, this is just kind of a mess. But I want to make this like a film corner. I'm going to put like a mirror there and a plant. I just don't have like, even though our house is well lit, well, those are closed right now, but even though our house is well lit, I just don't have like a really good like go-to film spot. And I want to start doing more like in the moment, really quick, like outfit of the day, or I don't know, like day in the life, and like start it with a clip in a mirror. I know that sounds silly, but like when you create content, you really do have to like be intentional about like having specific spots to film. So I'll definitely make a vlog when I do that. I'm trying to still find the mirror that I want, but I think that this would be like a cute little spot because I love side light. So I think that that would be cute. So with that being said, I'm going to organize all of this. Seems a little bit daunting, but it's been in the back of my mind for so long, and now that I have a new computer, I'm like, I literally have to back stuff up and organize this. So okay guys, here's an update. We have backpacks, stuff that has to go upstairs, computer stuff, and a little empty organizer. Chargers, hard drives, speaker, blue light blockers, pens, random, tripod, camera equipment, garbage, notebooks and disposables, and snacks from my travel day yesterday. And I have memory cards, random stuff, and decor. So I quickly realized that I don't have space for any of this, especially if I'm getting rid of this desk. So I'm heading off to Target randomly. This was not part of my plan today, but if I'm going to organize it, I just want to do it once and do it right. So let's go to Target. Let's do a little impromptu Target haul. I'm already kind of wishing I got the 4 block one, but I think this will work. I didn't have what I was looking for, but I was just like, I'm committed. I'm not coming home to like this mess and not doing something about it. So I got this. It's like just 2 blocks. It was only 35 bucks. 4 block one, they had a really light wood one that would have matched in here really well. So I kind of wish I got that, but I think that this will be good. Ow, okay. And then I got these. I wanted to get the light wood ones, like the light wicker, but they only had 1 in stock. So I'm just gonna leave the tags on, and then if I want to exchange them, if I'm not liking these, then I'll just exchange them or order some on Amazon or something. I only treated myself to 1 extra thing, but I got these comfy pajama pants. They're like waffle, but they're cotton waffle, and they're so soft. And then I just got a bunch of organizing stuff for inside of these because I'm like, I'm not just gonna throw all that stuff in these baskets. So I got more than I needed. So I already have to return 2 things to Target, which I completely forgot to do while I was there, but I'm just gonna take back whatever I don't need. One thing I got, which isn't technically for a drawer organizer like this, it's a bamboo plastic bag organizer, but they're individual like things, and so I thought that that would just be good for like certain types of like chargers and things like that. And then I got a bunch of these like little cheap ones. These were only $2 each for each pack, so we'll see like how they work. I figured I could always use them in the one bathroom drawer that I still have to organize. So I just grabbed a few packs of those. I got one basic wooden one. This one was like $7. It matches this, so I figured maybe I'll use that and it'll go together. I got 2 fun little plastic plates for summer. I don't know why I've been wanting to start getting like random colorful plastic plates. They were $2, so I got 2 of those. I also, so we use 7th generation laundry detergent for years, and it used to be cleaner than it is now, so I wanted to change it. I tried this random one that I found, and I just didn't like how it felt on my skin. My skin's sensitive, and so I checked this one on EWG while I was shopping, and it was like an A+. So it's called Molly Suds. They also have peppermint, which I was really tempted to try because I love peppermint stuff, but I went with the unscented. I could always add my own oils. So I still have some things that I barely ever use, like that stuff I don't even know the last time I've used it, so I'm just gonna put it in our office, and then same with a lot of those notebooks. This is really just like all the stuff that I need for work, which is kind of perfect because it's just not cluttered at all. So I have like chargers I never use, chargers I use all the time, hard drives and things I use daily, memory cards, headphones, AirPods, and then 2 things of like storage for travel. And then down here I have like all my different little point and shoots. This is my camera body, my 2 lenses, flash. These are 2 wedding hard drives. And that's it. And then I have the camera that I'm filming on that I want to put in here. And then I'll put some of my computer stuff, but I think that that should be good. I think I like it there. I know it looks really bare on top, but 1, I can't have anything too tall because if we push the TV it'll hit it. But 2, when I get everything off of this desk, I'll probably put that stuff on top of there instead. But I'm just gonna leave it plain for now because I'd rather that be bare than that for now. Cleaned up. I'm gonna FaceTime my dad, eat a snack / lunch, and then it is time to tackle the computer transfer. All right, time to go unpack my suitcase and organize that stuff that I have to put into the office. This is the definition of our day. Haven't even made the bed, haven't been upstairs to notice that I didn't make the bed. And Ben also probably hasn't been in here to notice, so yeah, we're just really organizing everything today. Go. I just have to go through the laundry and organize it, but I'm going to wait for Ben to unpack and then I'll do all that. Next up we have the kitchen, which I just finished the herb goat cheese. I'll show you guys tonight because I'm gonna have it with dinner, but I have to empty the dishwasher, do the dishes in the sink so they can go in the dishwasher, just put everything away, and then the house will be fully put together and I can finally sit down and do computer work.
Tried it, and then the goat cheese.
Yeah.
The herb goat cheese, and it's phenomenal.
He loves it.
I love it. Like,
kitchen's clean. This is the sourdough I got at the market this morning.
Waiting 10 seconds.
This is actually I tried it off the fork, but not on something.
It's really good.
Mmm.
It's like a 10. Yeah.
That's so good. I'll put the rough recipe on the screen or in the description. But I didn't measure anything because I was like, it was kind of my test round, but
Oh my gosh.
it's really good.
It's so good.
Highly recommend. The only thing I didn't do was whip it. The food processor is broken, but if you have a little one, I'd whip it. And it would be like spread.
It would be incredible.
Yeah. All right, I'm showered, cleaned up. I know this doesn't look super exciting, but I'm making a very simple dinner. The salmon, the goat cheese, which I'll put on the salmon like right when it comes out of the oven so that it kind of like gets a little melty. I have some organic jasmine rice that I just keep in one of these things. Lemon and butter for the salmon. I'm going to keep it super simple because this will add so much flavor. And then I'm gonna make a little salad with that. Just take a sheet, lay that down. So this is like a different kind of wild caught salmon. And it looked really good, so we're trying it out. I just softened a little butter. It's kind of like a little more melted than I wanted. I'm gonna do a little garlic powder. You could also do fresh garlic, but I'm kind of being lazy. Doing a little bit of lemon zest. And then some lemon juice, some dried parsley, and some salt. And mix that up. I'm just taking a little spoon and it kind of like hardened a little from the lemon, which is good because it was cold. I'll just brush that, get it like down in. Also like add little pokes so that when it melts in the oven, it kind of like falls down into it. I know the lighting's not the best, but this is the final product. I just put a little bit, hold on, I'm like that. I'll just like spread a little goat cheese on top, and I also put a little scoop on my rice, but we have like a lemon, a parsley, romaine salad, just like plain simple rice that I can kind of eat it with everything. And then like a lemon herb salmon because of the goat cheese, and it's like creamy with the goat cheese, so it's really good. Do a little taste test. Eating alone tonight because Ben is on a live webinar, which is pretty common, but sometimes we're still able to eat together. So good. I love like creamy sauces, like cheeses. I'm like a mayonnaise girl from having a sandwich. So this is like a 10 out of 10 for me because I love salmon, I love herbs, and I love cheese. Yeah, super productive day. I actually think I'm just going to end the vlog off here. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I have a lot more wellness content coming, especially now because we're actually back in routine for a while. We don't have another trip for like 6 weeks. We go to Maui, like middle to end of August. So that'll be a really fun trip, and also like a lot of fun like videos and stuff like that. But if you're new, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.